Hi, Ben here with Amtex Equipment. You know, every time I appear on your screen, either I have a new machine, a new concept, a new design to present to you. Today, probably I'm bringing you the new generation and the newest class of the Infernos, Inferno 500. This will be a section or part of an Inferno series that we're going to be replacing the older models with. In other words, the one you're seeing in the picture is the Inferno 500, which the 500 refers to the CFM power of this machine. It is equipped with a 4.7 blower with 540 CFM. It will replace our model of 2747. That means the 2747 will be discontinued, and this unit will serve the market for the remaining part of the 2015, and of course incoming years of 2016 all the way up to 2020. Later on, we will be posting videos showing the newest 2545 in a format of Inferno 400. And of course, our economy size Inferno, which is going to be called Inferno 300, replacing the Inferno 2036. Now, Infernos, as I said, has been around since 1997, since the beginning creation of the Amtex equipment. It is one of the most popular, most beautiful and loved machine we have ever been able to put out in the market. This machine truly is the best buy for the money spent. It is equipped with two hell-raising heat exchangers that they have accomplished and become some of the most powerful heat exchangers that a machine can be equipped with. We have mastered the heat exchanger technology in the past 18 years, combined with a ferocious wide open vacuum system, which allows you to go easily up to 400 feet of 2-inch hose. Now, as I said, because this machine is so popular, because it's so loved and used by so many companies around the world, we get a lot of feedback into making the next generation or next design of the Inferno to be even more powerful, more performance, and what have you. Starting from the front, some of the changes we have done. It is the cosmetic change that we have done in the front by combining all gauges in one unique dashboard, combined with a light at nighttime so you'll be able to read your gauges better. So you do have your everyday pressure, 2 temperature gauge, and of course vacuum gauge. Your indicator light that basically shows you if the machine is off or on discharge. That means discharging your extra hot water, and of course the availability of water for you to be able to start the machine. Any other features are basically the same as the 2747, but some of the changes that we have done and we have brought in from the other models, it is this slide plate. Now, just like the recent model that we presented to the market, you'll be able to change the coupling, which is the connection between the engine and blower, very easily by loosening those two 7/16 nuts with 11/16, and if your camera goes around, be able to see the other 2 nuts that secure the plate that holds the engine. And of course, loosening your right heat exchanger and left heat exchanger, disconnecting your pump, you'll be able to shift this machine and break it in 2 pieces, be able to get in, remove the coupling, and change it within less than 5 minutes. Now, some of the changes we have done to this beautiful piece of art is to add a temperature control in the front. Back in the older model, we used to use the sensors inside of the temperature gauges to control our temperature. If I can turn my flashlight on, you'll be able to see what I'm referring to. If you take a look inside of every temperature gauge that we use, there is a sensor that basically you can set it to whatever degree you want to be able to control your temperature. But what we have done, we have gone a step further by adding a thermostat. Now the operator will be able to do cold water cleaning all the way up to constant 250 degree hell-raising temperature coming out of those heat exchangers. Some of the other design that we have done, which we have added to this machine, but this machine is so loved and so popular, it is to create a uniframe. Back in any of our design of the Infernos, the machine and the tank used to be 2 separate pieces. In other words, for the installation, it would have taken a little bit longer time. But by having the whole design on a uni chassis, as you see, as the camera moves and follows my hand, the unit itself is holding on to a tray that houses the tank. So if we come around, be able to same extension of the chassis supporting the whole system, also securing the tank. So why we have a uni chassis? Because just like any other older design of the model that you see in the market, the installation of a machine, it really matters a lot. How you install it, how you position your tank versus your unit. and it will take much longer time if you don't use the unibody or uniframe. So what we have done, by having everything combined on one frame, there is no need to separate any more tank. There is no need to disconnect anything by simply picking up the machine using the front forklift pockets, which basically they also act as the main chassis. You'll be able to lift up this whole machine one piece, enter it into the vehicle, trailer, wherever you're going to be installing it, having a bolt in every corner on the bracket that's provided, and simply get done with the job. Now, another beautiful design that we came up with to get this machine much more loving, it is adding additional silencers. We build, just like the heat exchanger system, we build our own silencers. In other words, the silencers that we use, they are pretty unique. They're designed and built by wide open stainless steel MagnaFlows, allowing the no back pressure air movement from the blower towards the silencer. That's why our machines are known to go the longest distance when it comes to as far as the coverage, the area that you need to be doing the cleaning. So this machine easily can do 400 feet of 2-inch hose, and no problem, because it does have no back pressure. In other words, as your air enters, it goes shot through the blower, coming out of here. Instead of going to the old design of dual silencers, it comes up the hill through the two silencers here, downward through the bottom two silencers. I don't know if the camera can see them, but I can kind of help the our cameraman with the flashlight. Those are the original silencers that you can see them in there. So by having a quad silencer, this machine not only is going to be most powerful as far as the heat suction and pressure, but now it's going to be extremely quiet. One last thing that we have added to this baby, it is a water box. Instead of having the old design of the pressure feeding it by the garden hose, we have come up with a very simple water box which holds about 5 gallons of water. This water box will serve few purpose. Of course, your incoming water is always been detected by switches, so in case for whatever reason the water to the unit gets shut off, the engine will shut down for safety. However, once the water is available, as you see inside of the 5-gallon bucket, it serves few purpose. One, by recycling the water through the pump, through the regulator, back in here, back into the water box. It allows the pump to run cool. That way you will not have a trap water inside of the pump head. At the same time, it does preheat the water for a coldest climate that this machine could be used. So that way, the water that's coming out of the box is kind of warm water, entering the pump, keeping the warm as far as maintaining, as far as from overheating. At the same time, providing a warm water going to the first heater and the second heater coming out in a form of 250 degrees, which I will put on display in the next video, and I'm going to show the performance of this machine. Again, this unit is going to be serving the market for the next few years. Our other models like 20 horse, which is 2036, 2545, and 2747 will be discontinued. This will take their spot. And I just want to thank you for taking your precious time and watching my videos. And I'm looking forward to show you and record for you the next section of this video. Again, this has been with Amtex Equipment, signing off from Houston.